start, we now have a true pioneer in financial innovation, Shri K. Rajaraman, Chairperson of the International Financial Services Centers Authority, IFSCA, joining us today. Sir could not make it in person, unfortunately, but was very keen to address the crowd and has been kind to make time and join us virtually. While Sir logs in here, I would also like to introduce this amazing personality on the screen. Shri K. Rajaraman has assumed the charge as Chairperson IFSCA today. He is an IAS officer of 1989 batch from Tamil Nadu cadre. Prior to taking charge as Chairperson IFSCA, Shri Rajaraman served as Secretary, Department of Telecommunications, Government of India. He really doesn't need any other further introduction. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us today. And thank you so much, IFSCA, for this amazing partnership you have furthered with IIA. Over to sir for the keynote speech.
So, a very good morning to all of you. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Prerak Sethi, co-founder India Insurtech Association, for having organized this wonderful event. I mean, he has been on the forefront of getting together innovators in the insurance space and enabling them to actually go to market by through this amazing set of events and on the stage and off the stage. I also wish to acknowledge the presence of other dignitaries on the dais and off the stage, including Mr. Srinivasan, MD and CEO of Galaxy Health Insurance, Amitabh Ray, CEO of Swiss Re India, Mrs. Preeti Chandrasekhar, President of the Institute of Actuaries of India, and many others. So, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, a very good morning to all of you. Let me say that I think we are in pretty exciting times in the sense that I think we have a lot of uncertainty in the world around us, I think, and it's a very there is a good part and there's a bad part as well. So I will say that in the last several years, the Indian economic story has actually inspired global investors, and thanks to the sound sound economic reforms which the government of India has undertaken, the liberalization process since 1991 has undertaken several other measures, including foreign investment reforms in delicensing various sectors, including the financial sector, and also a variety of other social sector and economic sector reforms. I would like to say that the reforms done in the last 10 years have also been very, very deep, especially the ones which relate to the financial sector. The cleanup of the financial sector by introducing the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, the asset classification and provisioning norms, the implementation of the recapitalization of public sector banks and insurance companies, all of them have led to a greater stability in the financial sector. All the financial sector institutions are today healthy, profitable, and they inspire confidence both amongst domestic investors, the domestic clients, as well as foreign investors. The health of financial sector institutions is a very important forerunner, I would say, an advanced KPI for the times to come. So it also has the strength of the financial sector institutions post these reforms have actually inspired or enabled India to actually tide the COVID crisis and the other global shocks arising from various geopolitical events. So the resilience of the economy is a consequence of all this, and we expect that I think these reforms to pay off in the coming decade as well. The next 25 years is very critical for India in the sense that I think there is a great vision for the next 25 years. The Honorable Prime Minister of India has stated so since 2022. Various ministries of the Government of India are looking at how to re-architect the legal frameworks, the regulatory frameworks, and the tax structure and a variety of other things. This year, the Honorable Finance Minister has announced a complete reform of the Income Tax Act, the GST Act, the customs duty structure, and so on and so forth. So what I would like to say is that the vision for 2047 of India become a developed country, I think, is premised on a number of pillars, I think, of which I think 4 or 5 are very important. The first one is obviously reforms and ease of doing business. This is very, very important. This is work in progress. A lot of work has been done, and we expect that going forward, more and more of the work will move towards completion. a lot of our laws, I think unfortunately are colonial era laws, and this has been recognized by the government, and the government, the various ministries are replacing them with modern, progressive, business-friendly laws. For instance, I used to be the Secretary Telecommunications till last year. So we had a law called the Indian Telegraph Act of 1885, which used to govern the telegraph sector, telecom sector till last year. So we had the duty of recasting the law and creating a new business law called the Telecom Act of 2023, which was approved by Parliament. So every ministry is now looking at how to re-architect and create an environment which actually inspires more investment, not only from Indian investors, but also foreign investors. I would like to say that the other pillars, which are most important from today's, from today's perspective, are the financial inclusion and social inclusion reforms. The last 5 years have seen tremendous progress. Nearly 540 million accounts have been opened for people without bank accounts. And all these people who are in the bottom of the pyramid are now connected to the formal financial ecosystem. They are now paying using these bank accounts. Very soon, many of them have started savings with these bank accounts. Today, the amount of money that lies in these 540 million accounts is nearly $30 billion. We will see this number multiply. Very soon, I think many of them have started insuring using these bank accounts. I think they will start pensioning using micro pension schemes, micro insurance schemes. They will start investing in the stock markets. So therefore, we will see that the bottom of the pyramid will drive a lot of the growth in 2047. It is said that the middle class, which is around 35% at this point of time, will rise to about 60 to 65% by 2047. So a lot of the financial sector growth and the overall economic growth will be driven by the large middle class, which will become significant and dominant. One of the reforms that the government have done, amongst many others, is the setting up of the International Financial Services Center. This has been set up in the western state of Gujarat in the city of Gandhinagar. And in 2019, an act was passed called the International Financial Services Centers Authority Act, which delegated the powers of the financial sector regulators to the International Financial Services Centers Authority. So we are a unified regulator covering the banking, insurance, capital markets, and the pension and insurance sectors in the city of Gandhinagar. And this is a small special economic zone. And the purpose of this GIFT City has been initially to start with is to onshore what is offshore. A lot of Indian businesses went abroad, but continue to do India-focused business sitting in outside jurisdictions. So the idea was to bring them back. And we have succeeded in large measure in the last 5 years to actually bring back a lot of the alternative investment funds, ship lessors, aircraft lessors, etc., back to our shores in GIFT City. The Indian corporates who used to go to Luxembourg to issue bonds or to Singapore to raise bank finance, today are raising them through the banks in GIFT City. So we will see a lot of these international financial services activities converging in GIFT City as time passes by. As we stand today, I think there are 28 banks in GIFT City. There are 12 insurance offices. There are 180 alternative investment funds. There are 2 stock exchanges which actually trade on the Nifty 50, the GIFT Nifty 50. And there are bonds worth about nearly $65 billion which have been listed out of GIFT City exchanges. We will very shortly come out with a pension regulation as well. So a variety of financial services activities which are dollar-based are done out of GIFT City. So you may imagine this as a piece of foreign territory within India where the Foreign Exchange Management Act of India does not apply. So we also believe that there is a great opportunity for us to drive innovation using this platform. So fintech innovations are a very important topic for us. And we have a fintech sandbox, a fintech regulation, which actually supports fintech innovations within the GIFT City focused on the world markets. So fintech innovations are emerging technologies and innovative business models that have a potential to transform insurance businesses and its value chains. In the insurance sector, some relevant innovations are such as digital platforms, Internet of Things, telematics, big data, data analytics, comparators, robo-advisors, machine learning, AI, and distributed ledger technologies, including blockchain and smart contract related technologies. Some of the business models that are pretty important are peer-to-peer businesses, usage-based businesses, and on-demand insurance, etc. So the fintech innovations have a potential to deliver a wide range of benefits, including efficiency improvements, cost reductions, improved risk assessments, superior customer experience, and greater financial inclusion. The IFSC insurance offices are permitted to offer a variety of products from IFSC in the field of life, health, and general insurance to thousands of Indian diaspora as well as businesses across the world. So Indian diaspora number about 33 million. There are 14 million NRIs and 18 million OCIs who live across the world. So this is a very large market, and we believe that especially the NRIs would like to have insurance which is fixed to a particular jurisdiction with the possibility of nominations, nothing happening out of India under the Indian Succession Act. So the opportunity for the NRI insurance to actually to expand out of GIFT City is tremendous, and we have just started. So the opportunities for IIOs are immense, and the IFSCA regulatory framework allows NRIs, foreign nationals, to buy multi-currency products, insurance products offered from the IFSCA. So in terms of providing accessibility and affordability, the innovation in insurance is assisting in the creation of the following, which will definitely help these important stakeholders. One is the digital platforms, which will allow consumers to purchase insurance online, reducing the need for intermediaries and lowering costs. We have 28 international and Indian banks located here, so many of them can also offer insurance products through their platforms as well. Then there can be curated insurance products which leverage on AI and big data to assess risk more accurately and offer personalized insurance products. So this technology-based insurance can create tailored solutions that meet unique needs of different demographics and jurisdictions. Blockchain technology can also enhance transparency and trust in insurance transactions, making it easier for consumers to understand policy terms and claims processes. IFSC has a vision to establish a world-class fintech hub at IFSC. Currently, more than about 12 TechFin and fintech entities are located here, which develop, TechFins are companies which develop technology for the world and run cloud-based platforms for international regulated entities in various jurisdictions. Whereas fintechs actually offer products out of GIFT City. So there are fintechs which are actually working the capital market space, which offer capital market products to NRIs across the world. So we will see the opportunity for Insurtech firms to offer such kind of products to NRIs and OCIs and businesses which are located across the world. To facilitate the growth of fintech firms across India and foreign jurisdictions, we have come out of a regulatory framework for fintech entities with a light touch regulatory framework, with the aim of fostering innovation in financial services through the innovation sandbox, the regulatory sandbox, and a fintech incentive scheme. So it covers a variety of fintech solutions resulting in new business models, applications, process, or products in areas related to financial services, including insurance, and focused on innovative technological solutions and services which aid and assist in the businesses and individuals across the world. Further, under the TechFin domain, progressive regulated areas like RegTech, distributed ledger technologies, artificial intelligence, machine learning, cybersecurity, quantum technology, etc., have been energetically pursued by fintech companies in GIFT City. So we are also, the GIFT City is also setting up a global fintech hub, which also will have centers of excellence in AI, etc., and this center is likely to take off in the next 6 to 8 months. And let me tell you that the Ahmedabad University, the IIT Gandhinagar, and the University of San Diego have jointly formed a consortium to actually run the fintech programs in GIFT City, along with an international accelerator called Plug and Play. So we expect this center to actually be a hub for fintech innovations focused on the world markets. Delighted to inform that IFSC has 16 insurance officers and 25 insurance intermediaries, taking the total count of registered insurance entities to 41. Further, the 16 IOs are all well-diversified life, non-life, health, and reinsurance companies. Amongst the notable names are HDFC, International Life, Tata IIA, India First, Star Union, Daiichi, Canara Bank, HSBC, and Life Insurance Corporation of India. Other players like New India Insurance, GIC RE, ICICI Lombard, Tata AAG, Berkeley Asia, etc., make up the non-life sphere. So there is a growing interest, and we expect that these numbers to expand with a large number of clientele across the world to be reached out through financial products offering insurance. Let me also say that our regulations are light-touched and principle-based and aligned to international jurisdictions. For example, in the domain of life and health insurance, IIOs are permitted to issue insurance policies for non-resident employees of Indian companies, group insurance for SEZ and IFSC employers for their employees, apart from life and health policies for foreign nationals. Life products like Tata IIA's USD-dominated Life Protect Supreme and HDFC's USD term life insurance plan aim to offer the same Indian touch and comfort in buying non-linked, non-par individual life plan to an NRI who may not be very comfortable in obtaining these from foreign insurers in foreign lands. So India has been making a very large stride in the field of medical tourism and health products of IIOs. We believe that there is a great opportunity for insurance companies in GIFT City and Insurtech companies to launch Insurtech products built around medical tourism. We also will believe that there is a great opportunity for providing a safety net for expat individuals, professionals, students, and families as they study, work, or live abroad in reducing the fear of medical bills in a foreign country. So products like the International Group Health Insurance by and Insignia Global Health, Global Care, etc. By many of the insurance companies are noteworthy in this domain. There have been an observed significant growth in demand for tourism after COVID-19. So we believe that the travel tourism could also be a very important element of growth. And let me say that ICICI Lombard has come out with a product in this regard, and we expect more insurance companies to come out with similar products. I will also end by saying that India wants to hit the $2 trillion export mark by 2030. Today, the total exports out of India has been 780 billion. There is a great opportunity for trade finance and in GIFT City. I mean, many banks today, the overall outstanding trade finance in GIFT City laid out by the exposure by the banks has crossed $14 billion. And there are active trade finance platforms which offer bill factoring, etc. So there is a great opportunity for trade credit insurance in GIFT City, which I believe that many of you will like to package through fintech solutions. So this is a very important product for India to reach the $2 trillion export mark, and we see a great opportunity there as well. Similarly, I think there is a large student community out there. Every year, about 6 lakh students travel to various destinations to become international students. So we believe there are insurance companies here like HDFC Life and RE International, which have come out with products like the US dollar International Students Health Insurance, US dollar Global Health Plan, etc., which meets the need of global student community from India. So I believe that this is a great opportunity to reach out to this segment of the international market as well. So with these few words, I once again thank Mr. Bharat Sethi and his team of able group of people. And we believe that the time has come for many of you to look at the international markets by launching products and solutions out of GIFT City. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Can we have a larger round of applause for Sir Shri K. Rajaraman, sir, for joining us today all the way from New Delhi and sparing time of his really busy schedule to inspire us today. Thank you, sir. Your insights and vision for innovation and the new initiatives you mentioned in India and globally truly inspire us, and we will work with you towards an inclusive insurance landscape in India. Thank you again, sir.